Welcome back to Gray is Gorgeous. Today we're going to do another eyeshadow look, and we are going to be doing one out of this other palette that I got over the holidays last year, which is the LA Colors Plums palette. And we are going to be going into this beautiful rust color here. Isn't that pretty? And this color here, which is kind of a peach rust look. Let's do that today. We may even hit it with this copper. So this is a warmer look, but I feel that women with gray hair can pull this off. I'm going to, all right, I had to adjust the camera just a bit. All right, so I have my lotion on already. My eyes got a little bit red this morning because I rubbed them, so I'm going to use a little bit Visine AC. And one thing I noticed too, if you're in the shower and you rub your eyes in the shower, oh man, do they get bloodshot. I don't know if that's because of the heat or what. Sometimes I'll be washing my hair and then I'll I don't know, rub my face and my eyes in the shower and I get out and it's like, oh my gosh. All right, let that work. It's magic. Get those eyes nice and white. All right. All right, so I have my lotion on, so you want to always have a good hydrating moisture on your skin before applying your makeup. Preferably something that works well with all makeup and foundations, because sometimes certain lotions or creams mixed with certain foundations tend to separate. So I use the Oil of Olay Hydrating. All right, so let's go in with our brows. We're going to do the NYX and Taupe again. Hopefully when this I hope you enjoyed my video on brows again that I did, and I hope it gave you some more information. I also talked about Benefit, which I'm really anxious to try, and I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to do a video going to a Benefit counter, perhaps in Macy's or somewhere, or if I'm just going to purchase one of their products online and see if I like it as far as the brow pencil is concerned. I am very curious to see what their color match is like up against my two favorites. Yeah, I'm really curious about that. But for now, we're going to stick with the NYX and Taupe because the application is quick and easy for me. So I'm going to go ahead and finish my brows and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, brows are all on. We are ready to roll. I really want to use up this Joah. There's a lot of product in here. This is the Ivory, Joah and Ivory. I don't know. Well, actually, I think I've used about that much. It seems like the Maybelline Fit Me, I went through that faster. I might have this one for like 2 years before it's empty, which is good. I mean, for I believe it was $5.99. And you know who makes Joah? Kiss. Yeah, Kiss Nails, Kiss Lash Glue. Kiss makes Joah. I noticed that. I saw that on the back and I went, oh yeah, Kiss, huh. It's a good product. Okay, good. That's on. And we're going to go ahead and set with that Essence contouring palette. And I've just hit pan on this one already with the light color. If you follow me on my channel, you know this procedure well. Still am not into shadow primer. I like concealer. The reason I like concealer over any primer is because it hides imperfections as well. If you have veins or age spots or any kind of discoloration on your lid, it hides all of that and just puts a nice foundation down for shadow. I don't find that the primers do that. Okay, and the only one I tried, just to be fair, the only one I tried was Wet n Wild, and it was too sticky, too tacky. It was like a layer of glue. I didn't care for it. Even after it dried down, it was like, no. All right, so we're going to go into this beautiful palette here, and I'm using my e.l.f. crease brush. And we're going to go into that beautiful rust color. So women with gray hair most certainly can wear this color. And I think this color looks particularly good with green eyes and blue eyes. And the reason I think that is because it is a bit of a warmer color. And so when you use a warm color on a cool toned, a cool toned, undertoned person, you get a stark contrast. And that sometimes can be really beautiful. And my sister mentioned that to me on the phone. And she's absolutely correct. Sometimes the opposite of the skin tone can be very striking. And if you place it just right, like if you just do your makeup warm toned, or you just wear an item of jewelry that's warm toned or something like that, and you cross the cool and the warm together, sometimes it can really, really make your eyes pop. And this color, look at that, is great. All right, so we've used that in the crease to hide our hooded lid, and I've taken it up pretty far. This palette has surprised me in so many ways. I love it because it has some browns, but this is a cool brown. This maybe not so much, but I've used it before. I've actually used most of these. I love this color range right here too. Look at that. The peach and this purple is beautiful. And then I really like this blue too. It's a dusty blue, and it's just great. It can be mixed with the brown here, this dark chocolate brown here. Another reason I love this palette is it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes in it. It has 5 mattes in it. Out of the 3, 6, 9, 12 colors, it has 5 mattes. So it gives you a lot of really great crease shades. The one that I just put on is a fantastic crease shade. This peach color too is a fantastic crease shade. The brown next to it is also good, and this real light cream color is good as well. It just, you know, you've got all the basics. You've got warm and you've got cool toned. You have your blue, you have your purple, you have your plum, you have your rust, you have your peach, you have your brown. And I think this is by far the best color story I have ever seen. And to get it for $2 was just like really, what I'm thinking about doing if I run across palettes like this is buying a few of them. I should have bought them out. I should have just bought the whole display and kept it, because it just blows my mind for $2. The performance of the eyeshadow is great. It didn't migrate. It didn't crease. The fact that you have 5 fantastic matte crease colors is, it's something to be said about that. So let's see, we are going to go underneath the brow with this light cream, and this is also a matte. One thing I wanted to tell all of you out there who follow me on my channel, by the way, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching my videos and following me. Shout out to Yvonne and Carolyn and everybody who watches me. Thank you so much for your support just by watching my videos, commenting. Thank you so much. I just, you know, nice. All right, so we're just going up with that cream right underneath the brow there. And then I've extended too far again. You know what I was going to do today, and I forgot to do it, was I was going to put like a shadow guard here. Like use my brow stencil as like a shadow guard when I'm putting on my eyeshadow here, so that I don't overshoot that mark, because it really makes my eyes look droopy when I go past this point here. And so I think using a guard is a good idea, because there's so much that goes into the cleanup once you've passed that point, and you end up tugging on your skin like this. See how I'm tugging on it? And I really don't want to do that. So I hope I remember next time to put a guard on. All right, what color are we? I said we were going to go with that copper. Let's use this copper right here. We're going to use that with a flat brush. That's what I recommend, something along this line. You can actually even use your finger. Let's do that. That's a Laura Ashley brush. I don't know if those are available. Look at that copper. Isn't that pretty? And then I think for the inner part of the eye, we're just going to go back in with that matte cream. I find that if you use too much shimmer on the inner corner here, it doesn't look that great. If you have the situation I have, where you have the hooded lid and it tends to, I'm going to go back in with my finger because I still have some of that on, and just kind of blend these two a little bit together. It accentuates the wrinkles in the corner, and that's probably not a good thing. So some of you may want to come in closer here with your darker color. Just ride it right close up to the edge here. We're going to do that. I'm going to show you the difference. Do you see how it is right now? There's some puffy skin right here. So we're going to go back into that rust color. I'm going to pick some of that up on the brush, and we're going to bring it into that corner area. And we're going to compare it to the other eye. Want to tap off your brush as best you can so you don't get fallout. And then you want to go in with some Kleenex and clean up right here. Don't want to go in too far. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell the difference, and what we're looking at is right here versus this side. The darker is coming further over. On this side I have the light right here, and I have more darker here. get it in there a little better. There. See, there's a slight difference. This is more poofy and wrinkly on this side than this side is now. Do that again. See how this side's a little poofier here, and this side with the darker color coming over is not quite as much. So you might want to ride that color over, especially if your skin is sagging there. And that's why I have this channel, because it's tips and tricks for women 50 plus, because our needs are different. We have certain problems that we're trying to fix, and that's what we do. So shout out to all the women who are 50 plus, gray, who have channels, who are giving us great information about fashion and beauty and hair tips. Just thank you to everybody, all influencers out there who are doing that, because it just really is helping us. It's helping make us feel better and make us look our best, which is what we want to do. And that's kind of the goal on my channel too, is feeling comfortable and good in your skin with your gray hair and looking your best. And I've learned so much from other YouTubers. I'm not a professional makeup artist, although I have had a minimal training in makeup when I used to work for Beauty Control. I don't know if you remember them. I don't actually even know if they're still around. Beauty Control, I used to do people's colors, and then you'd send in, you'd take measurements, and I would do like a whole beauty workup with them, and then recommend or suggest makeup, which I also sold through Beauty Control. And it was really fun. So I had some training on that. It wasn't a lot. It was minimal. But I've learned a lot from, I think I've learned a lot more from YouTube influencers than anything. So it's definitely been fun. I've gotten a lot of great advice, even from the younger influencers as well. So all right, so I'm going to go in with powder foundation today, and I'm using the Braid and Puff. So if you have the Puff or you have the Blendiful, both of those will work. And I'm going in with my Pacifica in shade 2 mixed with my Pacifica in shade 1. I'm just going to swipe that on. I think my swirl tap buff days are over. I know. I never thought that this would apply it so well and get it right into, lay it so nicely onto my skin and be such a quick alternative to using a brush. Done. So easy, and it looks flawless. So really, really liking that. I wasn't at first, I poo-pooed the Puff, but that was only because I tried it with the liquid foundation and it didn't work for me. But now I am loving it, and I think it's functional, and for $2.50, I can't go wrong with that. All right. All right, so now I'm going to go in with liner. Liner. I'm going to go in with a brown liner, and this is Colormates. Mechanical Got this at Big Lots. So I'm going to do a nice brown line right at the base of the lashes, right where the lashes meet the skin. This one goes on really well and it stays on. So let me put it on the back of my hand so you can see. And we'll give it a minute and we'll do a rub test on it. Let's tight line. Just going up underneath that lash line a bit. We're just going to make it a little darker. I think that's one thing that's important. Women who are older and in my age group, let's just say that, is that we define our eyes a little bit, even if we don't wear any eyeshadow. And I don't know about wearing a wing. I've never tried that or attempted that at my age. I don't know if that would work, but I know that if I go too far out the edge here, it will again draw my eyes down. All right, so I think that's our look for today. We're going to go in with some blush. What color blush would look great with this look? Okay, so I think my top runner-up would probably be the LA Girl in Just Playful. I think that would be a good color to go with. Or we could go with the Covergirl Cheekers in Natural Shimmer. So this has a bit of a shimmer and this does not, but they're very, very, very similar. I think I'm going to reach for the Natural Shimmer today. Let's do that. And we're just going to go in with a BH Cosmetics brush. This is quite a big brush for this, but I'm going to keep that nice and high on the cheekbones so it doesn't drag us down. Oh, way up there. Got to keep reminding myself, keep it up, Ton, keep it up. If I do it down here or here, it just draws my whole face down. This is a beautiful color. Look at this. Got a little shimmer. It's kind of natural looking. Doesn't look overly done. Very beautiful. All right, and then we're going to go in with the Bambi mascara in brown. L'Oreal's Bambi. Isn't that a pretty look? I love that. It's very, if you're someone out there who doesn't like bright eyeshadow and you want a neutral look, but you are wanting something different other than the taupes and the browns, then the Rust is a great next place to go to get a good look. Oh, where are my other glasses today? These glasses, by the way, are Kirkland's signature. I love them, and I think they would look fabulous on you too. So you can get these at Costco. Worth the membership. Oh, okay, so it does smear. It does smear a little bit. A little bit. But see, the heart's still there. So it smears, but it's still there. Just so we get that smear test in there so you know how far that one goes. Now, if you have a problem with your liner smearing, then I would go with the Wet n Wild H2O proof liquid liner in brown or black, and this one will get the job done. I'm going to put some on the back of my hands, a nice deep dark chocolate. Great alternative to black. All right, I'm letting that dry down for you for a minute. I'll be right back. All right, so I let that dry down for you, and you can see how smear fudge proof it is. So that's a great alternative if you're, yeah, I can barely get it off. I can't get it off. It's on there. I'm going to have to break out the makeup remover. So if you're looking for a liner, and the Wet n Wild H2 proof is perfect for you. It's not going to, and the brown, excuse me, is very dark. Look at that. So it's like a blackish brown, and so it's perfect. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, click subscribe if you like this video. Click like if you like the content of this video. And as always, be well, take care, and we will catch you next time. Bye for now.